We have a reoccurring guest that we love to bring on because he knows a lot about entrepreneurship and he knows a lot about leadership. He knows a lot about organizations and boards. Obviously, I'm talking about Larry Stybel of Stybel, Peabody and Associates. Welcome back, Larry.
Thank you very much, Jeffrey.
Thank you. Larry, what did you want to talk about today? You had a topic in particular you wanted to discuss with us.
Calm, assertive leadership.
That's you want to say that again?
Calm, assertive leadership.
Calm, assertive leadership. Yes, I read your slide deck last night.
That's what I wanted to talk about. This is the culmination of several threads in my life. First is my own practice in recruiting people and coaching people, and sort of observing, this guy's a winner and this guy's not a winner, but I could never sort of figure out what is it about that person. The second is some neurobiology research that has been done at Harvard by Professor Amy Cuddy, which I sort of said, oh, that makes sense. The final was some research that was done in Denmark about leadership and what kinds of leaders do wonderful things. And then everything was put into the context by a television show called The Dog Whisperers. Ever see it,
yes.
Jeffrey?
Yes, my wife reminds me that he's a better trainer than I am.
Yeah, well, that was his job.
Right.
So Cesar Millan had a show called The Dog Whisperers.
And great show.
It was a great show.
I use it for management consulting.
Right. And in theory, what it says is it's about dogs. It's not. Cesar Millan is training people. And what he's saying is dogs are pack animals. And they want calm, assertive leadership. The other thing that happened was I saw a movie called Lincoln with great movie. Daniel Day-Lewis won the Academy Award. And really the theme of that movie is Lincoln is under enormous pressure to end the war quickly. And the South wants to end the war. But the price of it was slavery would continue.
Right.
And Lincoln just has, as portrayed by Daniel Day-Lewis, has both calmness and assertiveness. And I thought, that makes a lot of sense. So then I looked at some characters. One is Rush Limbaugh, and Rush is very assertive.
Right, that was in one of your pictures.
And imagine what it would be like to work for Rush Limbaugh and have him as a boss. Very entertaining, but you're always constantly on your guard, and it's not a good place for innovation because there's only one person with the ideas. It's got to be rough. Then there's also there's the calm without being assertive, and that is, you do have a seat at
where's the pulse?
You do have a seat at the decision-making table, but it's a high chair. Nobody takes you seriously. Many women feel they have to be calm because the alternative is to be assertive, and then people start calling her because it's radio, I won't use the word, but it rhymes with witch. And I'm saying, no, it's not either or. You can be both calm and assertive. What we are trying to teach our leaders is fake it until you become it. You may not have these qualities, and indeed the assertive leaders that you and I have dealt with over the years, they are often they don't understand how negatively their assertiveness is in the organization, how it stifles innovation.
Rarely.
And so one is to get them to be more aware about this. The second is to give them scripts. And again, the idea is fake it until you become it. I will write scripts for leaders to say this. So for example, if it's a salesperson, what I say is, most people, their zone of comfort is in the 75 to 85% range. If you say something is 100%, it's not that interesting, or they don't believe you. You give your money to me, Jeffrey, as a 100% chance I'm going to double it in 6 months. You wouldn't believe me. On the other hand, if it's 40%, that's a little too scary. But people like 75 to 85% range. So if you're trying to sell somebody on an idea, think of yourself as a weatherman. I know you've had Bruce Schwegler on your show. Think of yourself as a weatherman. Look, it's beautiful out. The sky is blue. There's sunny outside. But a weatherman would say, there is a 85% chance of sun out there. He'd always give himself 15% flux. So the idea is talk in terms of percentages, not in terms of certainties, because we live in an uncertain world. People are not going to believe you.